finding is that the NRA gave approximately $2 million in 2012 to a little more than half of the members of the United States Congress.
And during the 2012 election, the NRA had $3 million in gun lobbyist cash to play with. An industry that stands to lose much more than membership dues if guns become a bit harder to distribute.
The question is, why are politicians so afraid, I guess in a way, of the NRA?
The NRA leadership in Washington, which are hate-mongering fundraising. These are not respectable people. These are hate-mongering, and they're extremists. This is no longer about the Second Amendment. This is about raising money on hate.
The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
Okay, you're not going to get our guns. By the way, you guys always say we just want to take the semi-autos, okay, and all this other stuff when semi-autos aren't even, rifles aren't even used, but in a fraction of the crimes, you can pull those numbers up, okay?
It's a Bushmaster rifle, it's a carbine rifle, it's short-barreled, it has a detachable magazine, can take up to a 100-round magazine, and has a pistol grip. And that allows it to keep your barrel on the target. It's very similar to what our troops carry in the battlefield, and it's designed to kill people. And unfortunately,
they're easy to make, they're not going anywhere, they last several human lifetimes with minimal maintenance.
.762 millimeter.
AK for you.
Awesome. Awesome.
They came into the library. They just started shooting at everyone in the library.
It sounded like fireworks, like pow, pow.
Okay, I'm with the SWAT team. We need paramedics right now. Emergency code 10.
13 or 14 students that have been shot at Columbine High School, an ongoing SWAT situation at the school.
News on this Friday night, the shooting in Connecticut that left 27 people dead, as Monica mentioned, including 20 elementary school students between the ages of 5 and 10 years old.
Following this developing story out of Denver, Colorado, a mass shooting that has happened overnight. At
this point, the Aurora Police Department is saying 14 people were shot this morning while watching that movie. 50 other people were shot and injured. The youngest victim they have brought in because of a bullet wound is 6.
And the numbers are climbing when it comes to gun violence in the city of Chicago. We're learning so far this weekend, all the victims have been teenagers. We have learned about at least 5 different shootings since Friday afternoon.
In the midst of all the controversy over guns in America, some gun store owners say their business is thriving.
Just in the month of November, Americans tried to buy 2 million guns.
100,000. That is the number of new members to join the NRA since the massacre in Newtown.
After the massacre at that Colorado movie theater this past August, the state reportedly approved background checks for 43% more people than they did the week before. And
world's largest supplier of firearm accessories had to apologize before Christmas for being out of stock of many items.
92% of the American people want universal background check. I can't get on a plane without someone doing a background check, but I could walk into stores or to gun shows in the United States and no background check is done. It doesn't make any sense.
Ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines has been endorsed by several organizations.
In the states that have the loosest laws, they have the largest suicide rates and the largest homicide rates.
Weapons with the ability to carry out such deadly force do not belong on our streets, Mr. Speaker.
We cannot have a president funded by the NRA. If all he cares about is sponsorship, when are we going to start saving lives and caring about our American citizens? Stephanie Duvall for president. Nick Hans, no.